Champ select. Unang ban na manggagaling mula sa Diamond would be Zed. Okay? They don't want any of that na manggagaling kay Ruin. Samahan mo naman ng Sejuani ban mula sa Betrayal, and a response would be an Oriana.
The ban onto the Oriana, and of course that was focused onto Zone because
Zone.
Last week the combo, yung nagsisigawan tayo palagi na wow! Rengar and Oriana combo.
Okay. El Clasico combo yun, no?
El Clasico combo.
Words yun eh, Rengar, Oriana. So,
the stealth ball delivery system.
they don't want any of that, no? Bola-bola, Rengar now. Merong Nar na manggagaling na ban mula naman sa GT Sports Betrayal. Taas ng hindi naman. Sa tankiness lang. Binabawasan nila yung tankiness nitong Diamond. And now they are going to ban an Ani.
Of course, Shura, if he doesn't get the Fiddlesticks, his comfort pick, his next would be the Annie. He doesn't play these, let's say, defensive type of supports. Kasi even though he gets like a Janna, he really wants to be that aggressive type of support, and Annie is the perfect fit for him. It fits him like a glove, gives him a lot of course, good initiations, lots of good early game poke, and that they ban him out.
Support, no?
Support Annie.
Tanggalin. Pero ang nakakatuwa dito sa Diamond, ang dami nilang off-meta picks. Kasi sobrang creative nila. Being mechanically skilled players, kilala na sila for that. Like, eto si Nage, in the mid lane. Vladimir. Nung naglaro siya sa LCL. Yan, ang sakit ng Vladimir na. Tingnan natin kung ano, yan. LeBlanc na yun, yung pipiliin niya for this game. Unless that becomes a support LeBlanc.
Yes.
Which is viable rin naman.
Also, J2 Betrayal being, of course, famous for their own 7 out of the meta picks.
Yes.
Yung mga top lane Zac, yung before, of course, yung Rengar Oriana combo na ginagawa nila hasn't been used in the PGS for a lot of times, pero sila, they pull it off really well. Oh!
Matagal din nawala ni Zac. So, they're scouting now over to this Fizz. So, sa 5.3 patch, na-buff up si Fizz. Ayun, si Fizz. Na-buff up si Fizz. Parang ni-nerf down yung kanyang Chum the Waters, yung burst damage nun.
Yeah.
Pero yung DOT na binibigay niya mula sa kanyang Sea Stone Trident, mas lumaki.
And plus, his Chum the Waters has his own amplified damage. Na pag natamaan yung target, may parang amplified damage debuff, but hindi siya kasama dun sa knock-up or dun sa follow-up damage si Fizz na binibigay.
So yung Fizz ngayon na nauso, pumasok sa meta siya as top lane, AD Fizz, DOT, ganon. Hindi na siya katulad nung 50-50 na mid lane burst kapag tumama yung Chum the Waters or not.
Kasi parang nagiging either way na, kasi nga dahil sa amplified damage with a Trinity Force, pag nag-80 Fizz ka, does a decent amount of damage.
Kukutsarahin ka. Tinidoroin ka talaga ni Fizz Dahan-dahan lang, ganon. So, mula naman sa side ng J2 Esports, there is Akasadin and Keima, or rather, si Keima dito? Si Sync, no?
Si Ruin.
Si Ruin on an Irelia now.
Has been using that bug na pag hindi siya na-ban, he always gets that first pick on that Irelia.
Priority.
Parang yun na yung comfort pick niya talaga eh. Na before, Ruin or Keima, as you've said, has been doing these top lane champions who are tanky but still do damage, like a Jarvan, a Zac, and if you don't ban it out of him, yung Irelia. And now he shows it to us for this. Also, I just want to talk about yung points ng J2 Betrayal. They do have 4 points right now in the PGS, but they still have 2 games left for them. So, unlike Naga, who were, of course, sadly, 0-2 na sila before 8 points. Kasi kung maka 9 points sila, may chance pa sila pag pag natalo yung Imperial Pro Team next week ng 0-2. But now, wala na. So, for J2 Betrayal, they still have 2 games. So, kung naka 2-0 sila for those 2 games, it will be, I believe that's 6 points. So, 10 points na yung lahat-lahat. But, right now, of course, Diamond is still a very, I'd say, challenging team to go against. And of course, tomorrow, nga pala guys, tomorrow, after the LCL, there will be a Pro Gaming Series.
So, may pahabol pa sa esports action ngayong weekend after the LoL Collegiate League, 8 p.m.
to 10 p.m.
Meron pa rin tayong laban. It will be a follow-up match between J2 Esports Betrayal taking on the undefeated
Nesky Globe
sa PGS. That is a follow-up match para sa week 10 natin. Ayan, so bago matapos ang linggo, may pahabol pa tayong match with that. And you'll catch a shoutcasting that match also. Okay?
Yes.
So,
but now we can see right the picks for Team
yes.
Diamond. Of course, it will be, I believe, a top lane Fizz, like you've said,
Oh.
80 build. But look at that, the jungler Skarner coming out of Team Diamond. And if you ban out the
Battle
Annie,
cast to, Battle cast Skarner to. Hindi ko
and
makalimutan
if you
yan.
ban out the Annie, Shura will get that Fiddlesticks for himself. I think J2 Betrayal were actually taunting it out of him to, alright, to pick it.
There's also, sure, yun nga, Fiddlesticks support,
Yes.
no? It's been a really famous pick para kay Shura. Okay, nagulat ako hindi to binan, no?
Yeah.
Against Shura. So, hindi na siguro sila masyado na-threaten nito. Also, Betrayal, sync with the Lucian ADR. Hindi niya pa rin to binibitawan. Tingnan natin kung mag-step up siya ngayon. This time, now with new support. There's a Lulu support. Pero, breaking down the composition dito. GS Azrai, palagay mo, sino yung may compositional advantage?
Well, pick-wise, it would also would be definitely Diamond having that, like
Yes,
you said,
eh.
the Chum the Waters for the long range singular knock-up or AoE knock-up if ever. And then Meme can either follow that up with his ultimate or initiate with his ultimate. And then of course in the name burst ni Nage and Eben. And then Shura, well, Fiddlesticks jungle is let's say a very gamble type of champion na pag hindi ka nakatama dun sa
I think ano eh, support naman eh.
Yeah, but
yung Fiddlesticks.
syempre pero ano pa rin siya, may gamble pa rin sa isang Fiddlesticks jungle. In terms of the lane, you have to be dominant with your, let's say, aggression na ma-fed mo yung ma-early advantage mo yung ADR.
Yes.
And in terms of team fights, of course, tamang timing ng fear, and then yung crow storm, if you can hit it perfectly, can deal good damage. Kasi hindi siya yung regular type of support na, of course, use heals, use shields, or be tanky and up your ADR. It's the initiate, deal damage, be a, para sabihin natin, catalyst of terror, yung confusion na mabibigay mo sa enemy team. As for J2 Esports Betrayal, hindi ko lang nakita to. It will be a Lee Sin jungle for Link.
Ka kay Lee Sin ikaw Bakit? Ano ba meron kay Lee Sin on this one, on this composition?
Hindi siya nakikita palagi. Kaya napaulan ako. Pero you can see right now, of course, Irelia, very good 1v1 type of champion. Of course, Trinity Force ang kailangan mo buuin and then just build her tanky. She's a brick wall to go against. And as for the mid lane for J2 Esports Betrayal, it is Kassadin. And we know that Kassadin, early on against a LeBlanc, actually can sustain his lane because of his spell shield, yung Sakyu niya. And he scales very well into the late game. Also nga pala, yung sa Kassadin, if you guys are a Kassadin player, 5.4 babawasan na yung range ng Riftwalk niya. From, I can't remember yung, I think from 450, gagawin nilang 150 ata. Or 200. Ang baba, sobra.
Ang ikli na nun.
Parang, mas maliikli pa siya sa Flash.
Baka uhulan na naman tayo ng reklamo. Sasabihin, maglakad ka na lang kaysa mag-rip-walk ka. So parang Flash na lang halos, no?
Yeah, as in, parang, asing range na lang ng Flash or lower actually. And for the
baka naman may compensation.
Yeah, we'll see. Kung may damage output siya na ibibigay. Nabasa ko pa lang kasi yung yung change onto the range lang. As for the bottom lane, with the Lucian and the, let's say, of course, yung Lulu support, they can deal good damage against the Fiddlesticks. Kasi kahit man ma-fear ni Fiddlesticks and his Drain, Lulu can polymorph to Fiddlesticks to, of course, mitigate yung damage output ng Drain, or use his shield and slow to kite around Shura and Eben. So we'll see what happens. And guys, before that happens, we will be back after a short break. Of course, yung sponsor natin from Animax.
Parasite the Maxim. Watch it the same day as Japan. Thursdays at 11 p.m. on Animax.
Yun, so Animax. Wow, no? Imagine that. I mean, may bagong update yata ngayon. Kanina yung first run ng commercial natin, Parasite. Na-update na siya. Oh, gusto mo spoil kita?
Napanood ko na.
Ayun. So, watch those anime, guys. So, syempre, after manood ng PGS Rift,
Of course.
Gano'n, no?
Just parang pag gusto mo mag-chill.
Oo. Sabado
watch
naman
anime.
Sabado naman May
I
ano
think,
naman
I think naman super otaku. There's also a lot of genres that you could get addicted to pag nanood ka ng mga anime.
Sobrang daming content. Saka magkakaibigan tayo. Otakus, gamers, esports, and like that.
Yes,
Tuloy-tuloy na tayo.
Now we are going into the Rift. Again, this is a best of 2 series. Pro Gaming Series 2015 Spring Season Week 13. A battle between War Gods, Bearing the Skies Diamond versus J2 Esports Betrayal. So for the top lane, we have Ethan with the Fizz. Meme will be our jungle Skarner. Nage will be our middle lane block. Eben will be our ADR. Graves. And for his support will be Shura and the Fiddlesticks.
On the red side, of course, we have J2 Esports Betrayal. Top lane, it's Ruin for an Irelia. In the jungle, we have Link and Lee Sin. In the mid lane, we have Zone for a Kassadin. And in the bottom duo, we have Zeke on a Lucian and Hack on a Lulu support. Lulu Lucian ang bottom lane pala natin dito. So, tingnan natin kung sino magwawagi sa Game 3 ng ating Pro Gaming Series 2015 Spring Season Week 13 na second week to the finals na, no? GS Azurai. Anong insights mo? It's been a good run.
It's been a very good run.
Para magpapaalam na, no?
Okay. Yung mga teams na consistent sa pagiging dominant, other teams back and forth depending on their parang momentum nila for that day. And now,
umiinit na talaga Makikita nyo if you access our official website, that is esports.garena.ph/PGS. We have that hype article about PGS heating up as we enter our final week. Yung mga standings ng team, kung ano yung mga story, Mineski being undefeated right now, and their standings on ano yung chances nila on qualifying for the next stage. Nandun po yun.
Yes.
Basahin nyo yun. Mag-practice kayo magbasa. Para sa mga gamers natin. Pero, there's an early level 1 skirmish na nanggagaling dito sa mid lane natin. Wala namang summoner spells na naganap. Pero, that's Nagi getting chunked down by Lee Sin and Zone.
Forced his passive to pop. Pero mabilis naman yung cooldown, I believe, around 1 minute. And now, there will be no lane swaps coming in from these two teams. Just standard matchups. No top laners will be getting any of the other camps for early level 2s. Of course, Irelia wouldn't do much to clear yung mga camps. Same with the Fizz, unlike having a Sion or the Maokai top, if ever.
Ang ganda din, no? Ng ward coverage dito ng J2. Well, nag-expire na yung tatlo. Pero talagang naipasok nila sa early entrances or sa mga entrances, jungle entrances ng Diamond. Now, standard start for both. Nakita natin yung mga support the bottom duo helping out the junglers clear out the Grump tsaka Krug. Basic start for both junglers. Lulu and the Fiddlesticks continuously supporting each one habang sa top lane naman is nagkakatansyahan. Here's one question, GS Azurai. Hidden style Irelia versus si Stone Trident ni Fizz. Sino kaya makakalam?
My opinion, in terms of damage output, kahit man walang hidden style, it will be Irelia early on. Of course, with the activation of hidden style, there's also the big damage. But then, well, ano kasi, both of them are snowball type of champions. So, if these junglers deposit or parang invest their time in getting these top players fed, they could snowball either way. Kasi ang laki ng damage output ni Fizz when she gets that level 6. Same with Irelia when she gets that Trinity Force around mga level 9. That's where her damage might really shines, getting that level 5 either hidden style or the equilibrium strike, which is her stun or slow skill.
Yung burst potentials dito na yung burst potential dito ni Fizz, masakit-sakit. Pero, wow!
A lot of damage there.
Yes!
Already 100 HP. And now, they are going to hammer down onto Shura and Eben. This bot lane is so aggressive already.
Unita natin kung sa trade. Wow! So there's an engaging! The BJ flashes in si Nage. Put that last hit! Templess! First jack mula kay Nage. Maling target yung ginawa ni Link is now rotating for the real Nage. Ward hop. Medyo napigilan siya nung brush na yon. But one Tempest will get the first blood onto Link.
The gamble, using that flash to try and get a last hit onto Zone. And Zone nakatayo na lang sa harapan yan, chugging down on that crystalline flask, looking like a total boss. But now,
well, si Meme, we don't know if he gets spotted out by Ruin in the top lane. Kung sa palitan, mas maraming burst potential ito si Peace kumpara kay Ruin.
Yeah,
pero kung
consistency,
I think Ruin with the lifesteal, yun yung malala sa sa hit and style.
yeah.
May true damage, meron pang heal actually. As in on heals. Ito ang hit and style ni Irelia.
Better nerf Irelia.
Oo. Better nerf Irelia. Nakailang nerf na kaya kay Irelia, no? In the past,
Season 1
Gigil,
pa.
no?
Season 1 pa.
Sobrang batas rin naman talaga ni Irelia. I mean, yung tenacity bonuses niya, ang taas.
So much damage going on to Sync, already at 100 HP. That Dark Wind, along with the buckshot on auto attacks from Eben, is just forcing Sync out of the lane. Still has his heal up though, so when all in si Shura and Eben still has that safety. But again, the poke damage is real coming in from Shura and Eben. Now Nage just trying to do what he can against Zone. He did die to that gank coming in from Link, but in terms of CS, almost the same. Only a 5 CS advantage, 6 CS, Bibreto pataas, 7 CS. Alright.
So, kung din na ngayon, yung bottom lane lang naman ng J2 ngayon ang medyo gloomy. Pero looking into the mid lane after that aggressive engage by Nage in the mid lane, ngayon magle-level 6 na rin to si Zone. And yung top lane then, there's quite an advantage by Ruin against that piece. So, dalawang lanes ngayon ang in favor ng Betrayal. Tingnan natin kung anong magagawa ditong gank ni
Link or
Meme. On the Skarner.
actually, you don't want to gank with a Skarner if you don't have that level 6 yet. But it may even help you, get in his stun. Kasi yung passive niya was changed to be similar to Prob's passive. Pero single, parang coming in from Meme lang yung hit that will activate the stun itself. But now, Data Betrayal do have wards surrounding that dragon area, possibly a early dragon for J2 Betrayal, but it is risky coming in. Oh, but they're starting it right now.
So, there's a rotation para sa dragon dito mula sa side ng J2 Betrayal, pero meron ding ward sa may dragon feed. So, obviously, Diamond knows this is happening. That is a level 4 Meme. Will they go for an engage here? Foreman is in the dragon feed right now. Kanino kaya mapupunta? That is Link getting the smite of the dragon. Meme leading the front line, taking on 3 members of J2 Betrayal. There's an Exhaust onto the Cassidy. And that is Meme going down first. Sumunod pa si Ivan. They are now chasing Nage plus Shura. This is a 3-4-0 now sa scoreboard natin. 2K gold lead in favor of J2 Esports.
Wow. Diamond just stayed there for too long. Also, they bared themselves because they started the dragon, didn't own bit, didn't pull it out, and let J2 Betrayal just came pouring in dun sa essence ng dragon bit.
Kahit parang silang plaka na ako, sasabihin ko pa rin ulit. Hesitation is the seed of defeat na naman dun sa dragon pit na yon. Alanganin yung engage yata na ginawa. Parang hindi sabay-sabay. Hinayaan lang na si Meme na lang talaga yung lumapit sa Dragon Pit. Dapat nag-collapse on na lang sila yung yung Diamond. Kasi may mga gamit na rin na skills yung J2 Esports trying to take on that Dragon. Pero still, yun, in favor pa rin nila as Lynx get the smite and plus 2 kills.
Oh, yung 2-0 pa. And now, looking at that 2,000 gold advantage already in the pocket of J2 Esports Betrayal. Now, nothing to point out just yet. Only regular, still back into the laning phase. These two teams just trying to get a, let's say, feel of how the other team plays. And now with the early advantage, they know now that J2 Esports Betrayal will start for those early objectives and try to find picks for themselves.
Makita natin sa items na napakaraming longsword ng nasa disposal nitong J2 Esports Betrayal. Makita natin na there's quite a slight lead na ngayon ni Sing. against Ivan, pero Shura was able to land a fear onto him. He relentless pursuits out. Okay, safety lang. So, Sonic Wave not connecting after that distortion mula kay Nage.
Yes.
Okay.
And by Hack going for that roam, leaving Sync behind, skipping. But here comes the gang.
Oh my god, natin. Rotation dito ng J2 Esports. Now it's Shura checking out Link. He gets speared palayo. They are now collapsing on the board. Hop! Tajak papunta sa Torre. Very good flash by Ivan. Ito naman ang kapatid niya, si Ethan. Chomp the waters. Walang nataman. Urchin strike. Trying to catch Sync. There's one last hit. That is Sync going down. They are now going for Link. Here comes also Zone in the back line ng Diamond. This is 2v1 now against Zone. Paisa-isa ng pasok actually yung mga players natin dito. But this is Diamond winning this skirmish sa bottom lane.
1-for-3 exchange in favor of Diamond. You have to give it to Evan for living for as long as he needed to.
So
Nag-flash siya, he got Dragon's Rage into his own tower. And na-heal pa siya for the extra safety that gave. And then, it was just Ethan in the top lane, teleporting down, and Ruin.
so actually, wala siyang teleport.
Yeah,
Cooldown yung teleport niya.
He, I believe, was able to stop. Yeah, of course, di siya natigilan ni Ethan.
Yun nga eh, sayang. Well, kasi slow lang rin siya siguro. Baka mas mababa yung life din ni Ethan.
Kasi may phage pa lang ngayon si Ethan.
Okay, ha by Shura on to Zig as another SS will be put on by main. Okay, so that's another pick of Sync. Eto na si Shura with his SS.
I was talking about that before, that when in aggressive type of support, you have to know when to use your skills. And he did know when to use that. Instant pick onto Sync right there.
Okay, so close fight ngayon. Ang nangyari sa laban natin. 4-4 into our scoreboard. Wala bang 1k na road lead for both teams. Jump the wire first, connecting on to it. Amplified damage onto the Irelia. After that, Urchin strike, nasaktan pa siya. Pinakapan pa rin naman ni Link, and that's a shutdown onto Ethan.
Hikua!
Oo nga eh.
Nice bait coming in from Ruin there.
Oo nga.
Forcing Ethan to try and overcommit, and he did. Got stunned, and Link with the shield and the Dragon's Rage just let Ruin survive, give him an assist, and put a shutdown onto Ethan there. But now in the mid lane, Nage losing to Zone here straight from all of that damage coming in from the Kassadin mid lane.
Suality, no, para sa side kanina ni... Oh wow, so they're now collapsing onto Meme. Nage doing what they can to stop shots. He uses his SS up on that Seagull of Malice. They're now focusing Link. J2, he gets burst down. Pero Blade Surge in. Ito si Ruin. Meron pa kaya sa isang Blade Surge that is Zone leading the front line. Gets the slow on two members of Diamond. Pero nothing will follow through. They will go for Siege in the mid lane. As sa palitan ang nagaganap naman dito sa bottom lane. The Lucian passive gives the win for Sync against Ivan. Now, Ethan gets stopped on his tracks as a 3v3 was about to break out dito sa mid lane natin, pero mukhang wala nang itutuloy. This is the bottom turret ng Diamond will go down against Sync.
The gamble by Eben to use his collateral damage into the right side, and Sync just relentless pursuit to the left side.
Oh!
Matrix dodge.
Batas na mechanical play ang pinakita ni Sync on that 1v1 sa bottom lane.
Yes. Usually it's the Graves getting in that 1v1 burst na hindi mo expect niya. Pero biglang, what? Nag-miss yung collateral damage.
Parang parehas nung sa matchup ni Ethan tsaka ni Ruin. Kung sa paluan, lamang na lamang si Ruin. Pero kapag nasalo ni Ruin lahat ng skills nito ni Ethan, Urchin Strike, Playful Trickster damage, plus yung Chomp the Waters pa, yun, na-chunk down talaga si Ruin.
Ang pinaka-critical kasi dito dapat na ma-land ni Ethan going against Ruin is yung Chomp the Waters niya. Kasi yung 20% amplified damage there, it's really important nga. Kasi of course, it's amplified damage.
So, yun sana, may burst din na sa itong Diamond. Pero, outplay potential dito naman ng JT Sports. Mataas. Now, Diamond going for the Dragon here. 1-for-1 now. SS laid out onto Zone. He was not able to escape as Nage gets the kill and also was able to zone out the Lucian. Mukhang ang daming back signals na nagaganap dito. Okay? So, walang engage na gagawin yata si Ruin. They'll just go for the Rips Cutler here in the River.
Yes.
6-7 into our scoreboard. Lead still by J2 Esports Betrayal.
Also, why was Zone there? He tried to get a
Nasa
steal,
loob eh.
but going to get a steal against the jungler who has a
Right,
smite.
yun nga.
Ang hirap i-time nun talaga. I mean, you have to freak out yung jungler to make him do an early smite and then have enough damage for a skill. But, whoa, here's the engage on to Sync. Sync gets bursted down, but the wild growth from Hack keeps him healthy enough to just dash away. Makes him a very tall
Laking Lucian yan.
soccer player.
Mukhang basketball player. Tumangkad si Lucian in the bottom lane. So, doon na rin lumalabas yung compositional advantage dito ni Hack on Lulu.
After magkaroon ng Dunk Darius, meron naman tayo
Soccer player Lucian.
parang kayo pag-title ng pag basketball player Lucian naman.
Nice, no? Oo.
Ankle breaker Lucian.
Diba?
Yun eh.
Sanity, yes.
Sanity points.
Okay. Skin Ideas, copyright ni GS Asuray.
Rita, please.
Sige lang. So now 6-7, 1 kill lead by J2 Esports Betrayal. There's also a 2K gold lead by J2 Esports Betrayal. Still, napaka-close ng laban nito. 1-for-1 para sa Dragon. Ruin, hindi ko pa rin nakikita na nag-step up siya dito sa game na to. Steady lang siya.
But
to
now,
become a threat into this
he's
game.
actually finished his Trinity Force.
Oh,
So
yun
his
na nga
damage spike is there.
Massive
He's going to hurt into these fights. And now it might actually break the top lane.
Oo nga.
Hack,
Dalawang jungle na kaantabay.
and
Actually,
Link are here.
3 versus 2 magaganap dito. May kasama pang support. So, solid composition. Engage na ngayon by Memage of the Waters connecting out to Ruin. Tagtaman po ng Urgent Strike. Grateful Trickster in there. Still, focus in. Ruin
there we
down.
go.
But that is Ethan going down first. Tuloy-tuloy yung bakbakan natin. 2-for-1 exchange in favor of J2 Esports Betrayal.
But now zoning out. Naga in the mid lane, forcing him to distortion away. Is he still chasing? Yes, he is. There's the passive activating, but he guessed the correct one, and he is rewarded.
Basang-basa ni Zone yung distortion cooldown.
Yeah.
Dito ni Nage. Hindi na nakataka si Nage kahit under turret na dive yon ni Zone. So 7-10 now. 3 kills, lead by J2 Esports. Fight breaks out in the bottom lane.
But now Sync and Evan are dueling it out. Oh! He found it again! One more hit, but no! Shuro with the Crow Storm denies the kill onto Evan there in the bot lane.
Siguro wala si Shura doon. That's another swag move by Sync. Dodging again that collateral damage, no? Can't touch this.
In the words of GG Sphere, swag flash.
Oh! Wala nang relentless pursuit. Meron na lang flash. Mechanical play being shown here by Betrayal Sync.
Yes.
Wow.
And with that, he
So,
gets a kill. Sure gets a kill.
okay, so makikita natin. Medyo alanganin actually. Hindi ko makita kung sino yung mga leads dito. There's Lee Sin, 4-2-3 KDA if you look into the scoreboard. There's also Ethan, 3-2-2
Yes.
on the Fizz.
But you really have to look at it in the perspective of
Kalat
the
eh.
power spikes
Oo.
rather than the kills themselves.
Oh, sino kaya
In the
ang
top lane,
magdadala?
Fizz still has his Trinity Force. He's lacking, I believe,
Matian.
na lang. So mga 1,000, around, dapat mga 400 gold pa ata before he gets that Trinity Force. But Ruin already has his Trinity Force building, already that Mercury Treads, giving him tenacity and of course the magic resist to go against. But here comes Link getting caught out by Meme. There's the ultimate for himself, and Nage follows up. And now Hack is trying to run for his life. Did use his wild growth to extend his inevitability of death, and the double distortion from Nage with the Sigil of Malice finishes off Hack as he was trying to ward the area of Diamond's
Sa may
red,
red, no?
side.
Buff. Oh,
Yes.
naninigurado rin si Ethan doon. Talaga nag-teleport siya agad, but Shura gets caught up by 3 members dito ng J2. At salong-salo niya yung calling ni Sync.
Yes. May calling na sagutin niya. Sinagot niya yung calling.
Hello? Text
Hello.
ba to? Okay, so 1 minute 10 seconds into our DR. Meron pa rin visible lead dito yung J2 Esports Betrayal, but Diamond rotating for an objective here in the mid lane as they take out the outer turret. Magre-retaliate naman dito yung Betrayal. Only Ivan is standing in their way. Collateral damage agad onto members of Betrayal.
Yes. But having Sync with that Lucian along with his passive gives them so much control to be able to get in that kill. But now the Dragon's Rage was used onto Meme to stop him, but Meme didn't have his ultimate there He did use it previously onto Hack. And with their rotation coming in from Diamond, na nakuha nila yung mid-tier 1. But Data Esports Betrayal got the bot tier 2. And with that, 28 seconds until the Dragon responds. And it's go time for these two teams. Ayaw nilang ibigay ang Dragon. It is their point of contention. Nandito na sila sa bot, actually they're now stancing in this bot lane. It will be a bloody fight.
Masyado pang maaga para i-start ng Dragon. So yan, dito muna sila, gagawa sila ng Death Tribe Rush. Pero I think nag-decide na yata yung Diamond. I know, they're still rotating for this Dragon here. See what they can contest. They have the Fiddle Sticks up. Zone now. Cooldown yung kanyang Rip Walk. But Betrayal started the Dragon. This will be their second Dragon. Pushing power. Yes?
Yes,
itong
pushing
second
power
Dragon
yung
buff.
second Dragon buff.
Okay, yan natin. Activate pa ni Suro yung kanyang SS. No, walang retaliation dito or engage
Great
na gagawin.
Dragon there. Diamond fearing
Yes.
yung aggression na meron ang team comp ng JT Esports Betrayal. But with that, they will just go back to the laning phase, farm up, get their damage spikes. Of course, nandiyan na yung 3-4 for the Fizz top laner for Ethan. And, sige.
Kung ikaw kung mag-i-initiate dun si Shura, wala yatang decent follow-up na magagawa yung teammates na Diamond.
Kasi kailangan nila mag-over the wall pa eh.
Pupunta rin sa backline si Ruin. Guguloy niya lang yung members. So, 4 members ng Betrayal could easily focus down Shura. Lalo pa wala pa siyang Zonya.
And yung positioning din kasi, if you can see actually here, kasi papasok sila dapat through here. And this is a very long pathway para makapasok dun sa favorable position ng Dragon. And tapos agad yung Dragon na pwede mag-reposition agad yung JT Betrayal.
Wala namang objective eh.
Yes, but now, there is the catch on to Ruin. Now, will they do a clash? No, they will not. Just back off and
Cutler Leaf.
yes, actually nakuha
Leaf
ni
Cutler.
Zone, I believe, yung blue buff. Go to Zone. I'm checking.
Walang blue buff si Meme.
Yeah.
So,
it was taken by Zone there. Nice station coming in from the members of JT Esports Betrayal. Now they're stancing into the mid lane. Will it be a mid tier 2 for them?
Grabe.
Evan is still in the bot lane pushing.
After that Dragon team fight, tingnan mo yung ward investment dito sa red side.
Yeah.
As in, grabe talaga yung ward coverage na yun. Ang dami ng ward. Hindi ko na siguro kung ganito karami yung ward, hindi ko na magagawa yung mga bronze rotations ko talaga.
Bronze rotation.
I mean, namang problema ako ng daming ward. Hindi ka makagank ng
But there's a
disete.
kick on to Shura. He will get down. Whoa! To the ground. And now it's a follow-up by JT Esports Betrayal. Ruin is in the backline doing as much damage as he possibly can. While going onto himself, but Nage with the distortion almost kills Sink there. But Zone with the retribution damage output. Now Meme was able to kill Sink, but because he does die, and it is an ace for J2 Esports Betrayal. 2 of them are dead, so that is a 3-4-5.
Exchange.
Okay, so marunong na ako mag-math.
Sa scoreboard nila. Medyo ang hirap pa rin na i-pull off yon. There's definitely an advantage now in terms of item then and that engaged by Betrayal.
Evan was late to the party. Ang tagal niyang mag-recall.
Yun yung nangyari kaya nakalamang-lamang yung Betrayal. Pero meron ding misplay na nanggaling din sa Betrayal on that one. Ang pinakamalaki sigurong mistake ng Diamond dun sa mid lane na yon. Nagkaroon sila ng team fight. Hindi nasulit yung Torre.
Yeah.
Nasa may side, nandiyan sila sa may side ng fence ng base ng Diamond and walang tinatamaan na kahit sino yung Torre. Actually, ngayon, yung pag-engage sa mga turret dives, kaya hindi sila recommendable na mag-turret dive ka.
Kasi may slow yung laser.
Hindi lang sa damage yung slow, tsaka yung damage reduction. Yun yung problema sa mga tower dives ngayon And critical yung damage reduction na yun para sa side ng Diamond.
And saka syempre yung point of entry mo rin, na parang may dalawang point of entry dun sa mid lane with, of course, yung nahati siya ng tower. And napakasigip nun, na pag nakaposition ng maayos yung defending team, ang dami makukuha kills nung team na yun. But now, they are ganging onto Ruin. That is a 4-man gang. Ruin is still alive, people. And will he die? He doesn't have his flash anymore. But Hack was late to the party.
5 members collapsing onto Ruin. Famous na famous. Itong si Ruin natin. Ang swag nung nung kanyang blade search dun sa set of range minion. Yes. He was able to dodge the Charm the Waters. Ito ni Ethan after initiating to open up that 5-man gang. Pero kailangan talaga mag-back dito ng Diamond. Ang dami nilang naubos kay Ruin.
Yes. And kahit pa lang naka-Spectre Skull and Mercury Chan si Ruin, he's still a very hard champion to kill. Also, the passive coming in from the Aurelia, as more champions are around her, her tenacity just grows and grows.
Mas mahirap siya i-lockdown.
Yes, I believe yung magiging maximum ata na pwede mo mabigay na tenacity kay Aurelia is around 81%.
Oh, mat.
40 na lang ba? I believe pwede na siya, nagsastack na siya eh. Yeah, it can stack over. But nag-add na siya.
Okay, so...
Nakita ko kasi dati before 81%. I think Riot would actually put a limit na lang din sa tenacity.
Better nerf Aurelia.
We'll confirm that, guys. If you are so then may other opinions kayo, malay natin. Kasi I believe dati kasi 35% eh, yung max talaga. But yun lang yung binibigay ng item itself.
So looking into the items now, it's actually LeBlanc building up an Abyssal Scepter instead of a Death Cap or Zhonya's Hourglass against a Kassadin with a Roa, Rod of Ages plus Zhonya's Hourglass. Napaka-decent pala ng damage nang gagaling dito kay Betrayal Zone. 516 KDA. It's actually Betrayal Zone stepping up or leading the fray dito mula sa J2 Esports Betrayal. They tried to start a Baron here, but goes for an engage against Diamond. Napakalaki ni J2 Ruin, but it's actually Zone getting caught up. Now, it's Diamond's turnaround. They are able to pick up Ruin. This is now Hack's turn to be caught up. May lagari sa likod niya mula kay Meme. Dashes in pa to si Ethan. Pa isa-isa. Sync and Link will run from this one. Will they go for a Baron here? No, this is just a Deward. 15 seconds into the Dragon. 3-for-1 exchange in favor of Diamond.
Yes. Still risky to get that Baron early on. 25 minutes into the game, wala pa silang consistent or sabihin not enough damage output to get in that early Baron. But possibly, the Dragon is up right now, people. And no one from J2 Esports will be able to get this. Here comes the instant. Now that... sorry about that. I can hear that Ruin and Link tried to enter, but they got no one. Nage with the distortion, but look at that. Shura and Ethan with the flank just leaves Zone out there to die by himself. Tapos, just, it followed up. Wala na nangyari for J2 Esports Betrayal. And Diamond just flooded in.
I think na-focus nila masyado dun si Meme. So, yung pinakatang pa mismo ng Diamond. Plus, after pag-jump in, pag-drift in ni Zone, wala na siyang nagawa. May fear siyang na-receive mula kay Shura. So, kailangan pag-isipan muli ng Betrayal yung engage nila against Diamond. Kasi, hindi rin biro yung CCs ni Shura dito. Even if they have a visible lead now, they still have a 5k gold lead plus a 2 kills lead ang J2 Esports Betrayal. Pero looking into that team fight, kailangan ng isipan ng J2 Esports Betrayal na yung engage nila, ayun, isihan lang. Ganun.
Yes. And with that clash, Diamond were able to chase yung gold advantage ng J2 Esports Betrayal. Still, J2 Esports Betrayal with the 5,000 gold advantage and now stancing around using that ward advantage to see kung may pink wards dun sa area ng J2 ng Diamond. Possibly get a Baron after a successful pick, if ever, na may makuha ang J2.
Pero lang ang question, may damage reduction ba si Baron? May debuff ba siya? Na
Yes,
nakaka-damage reduction?
Oh, nakaka-damage reduction siya. I believe so.
So, wala lang. That's just one thing to consider kapag in-engage pala kayo sa Baron, no? Okay?
Yes.
So, steady into our game, makikita natin na both teams has 2 Dragon stacks, okay? Pushing power ito, pero I don't see anyone pushing actually
But
with
now,
this kind of
Diamond
composition.
are starting to push onto this mid lane. They are caught
nagkabaligtaran.
by the HQ of base of J2 right now.
Okay.
Takes a good amount of damage coming in from Ruben. Here comes the damage. Sure, in the backline, he's going on the sink right now. But oh wow, Ethan is cleaning up people. He is just going into the backline, getting the kill on to sink there, and now just like running for his life. Dragon rages away the 2 members of Diamond, and that was a 3-for-0 exchange in favor of Diamond, possibly the mid-tier 2 and 3.
After getting the Trinity Force plus that Frozen Heart, ang sakit na ni Ethan.
Yes.
Oo, as in easily pinasok niya lang tatlong members ng Betrayal, picking them up one by one. Nagsimula kay Hat, ganon. Wala nang follow-up na naibigay para kay Ruin. After going for that engage, maglalagay sana si Hat ng SS kay Ruin. Pero yun, tumalon lang pabalik si Ethan and I think hindi yata nagamit agad ni Meme yung SS niya. Or maybe it's on cooldown after Ethan goes for that engage.
Yes.
Mula sa backline ng ng Betrayal.
What you really have to look into that fight was JG Esports Betrayal thought that they had the advantage because Diamond were in the wrong place. But then, naging bait siya because Shura just cross-stormed into the backline and Hack was the only one defending Sync. And then, sumunod bigas Ethan, bursting down Hack and then Sync right after. Yung ano lang kasi, naging strategy dito ng Diamond is to bait out yung frontliner nila, which is the Irelia, bait out yung frontliner ng J2, which is the Irelia.
Oo.
And then,
punta silang backline.
Backline agad sila. Kasi wala nang makakadepend agad si backline si Stockey, si
Ruin.
Zone, and Ruin were already trying to chase down yung frontline. And then, sino makakadefend sa kanila? Zone is, Hack is very squishy, Link can only Dragon Rage someone off, and then, wala na siya after that. And Ruin, of course, again, was trying to chase someone, and Zone was trying to chase someone.
Tsaka against the Fizz, ang only resistance lang ni Link, ni Sin, Mercurial Threads plus yung wala masyadong magic resistance na nanggagaling mula sa backline netong J2 Esports Betrayal.
Yes.
They really have to rush this yung may shield, yung may spell shield.
Knockout of Darn Solari. Oh wait,
Hindi.
Badges Gale.
Badges Gale, yan. Kailangan nilang i-rush yung Badges Gale to make things harder para kay Ethan.
Yes.
So,
Or the QSS.
Ruin in the front line. Magkalapit na ngayon ang mga Betrayal. Ethan tries to go for the backline pero hindi masyado lumayo si Ruin. Tries to protect members but now Ethan was able to go in the backline. They're now collapsing onto him. Link tries to focus him down. That is Ethan going down pero apat na members pa rin ng Diamond na nagsusurvive dito. That is Nage able to easily burst. Sync. 4 members are down. Only Zone is remaining. They will, yung mid lane na push in favor of Betrayal but they will now rotate for the Baron. Here comes the replay.
Right now for the clash right there. It's just mahirap explain but apparently it's right now na pumasok nga dun si Ethan, just tried to give Sure a little bit of time to prepare his Crow Storm, goes in, and then look at what J2 Esports is trying to do. They're just running away, and Sig is the only one who's doing damage, while Zone and Ruin are just trying to position themselves. Naglalabas nga sila ng skills, but there's no auto attack coming in from Ruin. He gets burst down immediately. Zone was feared there, and nag-collapse na lang na lang ang Diamond onto J2 Esports.
Sakit sa ulo talaga si Ethan.
Yes.
Kailangan nilang maprotect ng Descente ng todo.
May pagka-poppiness.
Oo, ngayon, no. Ang tanky nung with that Frozen Heart,
may
damage pa,
insane amount of damage pa.
Consistent na damage pa.
The power of the top lane defense.
At actually, kung walang tatama agad na targeted CC, at dahil nakakapasok ni Ethan sa backline. Okay, tinabihan lang si Sigma sa Sham the Waters. Nagi gets the last hit. He is now on killing spree. This is also the third dragon now for Diamond.
Now, with a 400 gold advantage, bumabalik na ang Diamond ngayon. A while ago, they had a 5,000 gold disadvantage, but now, they're starting to take back this lead from J2 Esports Betrayal.
5 kill lead din. Kung makikita mo yung high temp, LeBlanc now, aside from that Abyssal Scepter plus Morello Nomicon, there's also a needlessly large run. Meron pang Solari na bubuhin. Ito si Meme.
Yes.
Okay. Getting the
Aegis of
Aegis. And yes, naka na rin. Badges Veil si Ethan.
Alam mo pala, with the 5.3 patch, I'm curious if one of the pro teams will make a Zerat game. Kasi, syempre, activate siya hindi siya disable din.
Well, siguro for Swanity points.
Yeah, but actually, it's a very good item to use if you're a tank and you want, for example, to push your lane while you're trying to do a aggressive, let's say, gank in the mid lane or objective.
Or pwedeng mag-safeguard dun si Lee Sin.
Pwede din.
Mga ganun. So, anything combo flashes! Shura kasama ang kanyang Rose Storm uses the Zonya's Hourglass. Here comes members of Diamond trying to clean up. Ruin goes really low. But the fight breaks out here as Zone. Inaantay lang nila na mawala sa Pajiki Trophy. Zone rips off one pick. That's Shura going down after getting burst by Zone.
A nice counterplay there by Link. Pushes out Shura. And along with that Dragon's Rage na reposition yung members ng Diamond. And then Shura just got caught out with the burst coming in from the members of J2 Esports Betrayal.
Yes, and so kahit parang yung Diamond is getting into the game now, hindi ganun kadali para i-push.
Mahirap talaga pasukin yung base ng
Betrayal.
ng Betrayal.
Lalo pa natin si Ruin eh.
Yeah, kasi ang problema ng J2 Esports with the open spaces is that ang bilis sila ma-flank ng Diamond. But with their own base, napa-funnel yung sabi natin yung mga pwedeng pasukan ng Diamond. And then, nandun si Link for the disengage with the Dragon's Rage. And then, whoa!
Oh!
Hasta la vista, baby!
Yes, an easy pick given onto Nugget. Zone is in the back, tries to do what he can. That is also Ruin getting upgraded with that wild growth. But he also goes down. Tatlo na lang na members of Betrayal na nag-survive dito. That is now Zone. Last man standing. Kumulapos pa sila kay Calvo. Pakatalon-talon lang ito si Ethan as 4 members are down of J2 Esports Betrayal. Ano kayang gagawin na objective dito ng Diamond?
Most definitely will be the mid lane inhibitor to secure a lane that will push by itself without the members of Diamond pushing itself. So, yung galing from the super mains. And
kaya naman eh.
Yeah, but yung way na pumasok ang J2 Esports Betrayal, they didn't secure enough vision into the red side jungle of Diamond, and they paid simply the price against.
Or V5 yun eh, yung engage na yung kanina. There's just an easy pick on Sync after Nagi was able to catch him.
Yeah. Again,
hindi
like
nga nag-connect eh. Hindi nga nag-connect yung chains.
Yung vision kasi talaga. I mean, if you're trying to go in for an aggressive push and the enemy team is still up, put wards around the jungle or the backline of their lanes that you're trying to push on to see if someone will flank. Kasi yun talaga yung strategy ng Diamond, and J2 Esports Betrayal need to see this.
Yes. That cap na completed. I think dalawang skill lang yung kailangan dito ni Nage to burst down J2 Sync. Okay? Kanina hindi nag-connect yung lasso. Sige lang, malis lang plus double distortion yata. And yes, he was able to get that pick. Hindi na yata rin nakapag-relentless person out dun si Sync. 27-19, that is an 8-kill lead now by Diamond. Isama mo pa yung 3k gold lead ngayon ng Diamond. If you look into the items also, walang masyadong lead. Actually, si Graves against Sync. Yes. So, kailangan protektahan na lang pala nitong Betrayal din, si Sync talaga.
Yeah, ang problema nga lang kay Sync,
madala kahit mag-survive during clash.
Yeah, he did get that Vantage Deal for himself to survive against yung damage output ni Ethan. But Ethan isn't full AP. He has AD items as well. Of course, may AD ratio at damage siya. But then, Sync doesn't have lifesteal. So if Sync tries to, let's say,
go all
parang nagkaroon ng prolonged team fight, he's not going to survive long enough. Because again, he doesn't have lifesteal compared to, yung bomb scepter lang yun eh. But compared to the Bloodthirster, sorry.
Kung wala kang kung ma-chunk si Sync, kahit siguro 80% ng health niya, wala na siyang masyadong may contribute sa team fight. Kasi kailangan ng tamang positioning. So flashes of si Sync, palayo din sa Rose Storm ni Shura. He lays down the calling. That is doing tanking 4 members of Diamond. That is even now getting those free. It is now unstoppable as they collapse onto Link. They are also now collapsing onto Zone. Plus, Ethan, being the pain that he is, goes for 2 members of Betrayal. Again, si Zone pa rin yung nag-survive lang dito with that rift out of his.
And this might be it.
Diamond
is now pinging in these Nexus turrets. And with the long respawn timers, almost 20 seconds for the other members of J2 Esports Betrayal, only with Zone to defend. I don't see this coming either way. But these Nexus turrets hurt.
So, yan. Here comes now the Mega Creeps pushing the next turret or the improved creeps. Patalon-talon pa rin si Even tries to pick off Zone. meron yata siyang SS to jump out of this. But the Lasso connects, tries to burst Nage out after pressing that Sonya. They are now pushing the Nexus. It explodes. This is victory for Wargods. Very in disguise, Diamond.
Very nice team fight there for Diamond. It looked like, again, like I've said, a very parang 50-50% chance. But then, kasi nga, we already said this, that Fizz was like a Poppy in the term that he has good damage and he's really hard to kill. Nandun lang siya sa backline, dealing so much damage. And then, Eben bursts down Ruin already and nag-flash away si Sync nung sa clash na yun. Only uses Culling. And Culling isn't the best item to go against pag nagka-clash kayo. You want your auto attacks to hit talaga.
Kasi hindi na susulit yung passive Pero with this composition kasi ng Diamond, hindi naman talaga ganun kadali para kay Sync na makalapit. So if you look into our scoreboard, makikita natin that is Nage leading the fray. That is 10-3-11, followed up by Ethan, 10-5-13. On the top KDAs. Mula naman sa side ng J2, Zone has been consistent with his Kassadin, mid lane Kassadin, 846 KDA. Mad props for Betrayal holding up the line against Diamond. No?
Now we can see in the standings, Wargods, Spring Season Diamond have their second win in the PGS. 2 points na sila, people. Very nice there for that Team Diamond.
Okay.
And now, J2 Esports Betrayal still don't have a win right now, pero meron pang second game.
Tingnan natin sa second game kung anong gagawin ng J2 Esports Betrayal to gain more points on that game. Okay? Makita natin dun sa game na yon, ang natutunan ko dun, gaano kaganda nag-scale si Fizz ngayon. Hindi maganda yung early game ni Fizz against Irelia. Tapos medyo ginagang pa si Fizz dun ni Lee Sin.
Link.
Ni Link. So, pero after that late game, pag merong Frozen Heart pala, ganun, Frozen Heart plus the Trinity Force, tanky na nga yung Fizz, tapos ang dali niya lang talaga nakaka-jump. As in, ngayon ko lang na-realize kung gaano ka-unstoppable si Fizz to go in the backline. Compared nga kay Poppy, parang si Fizz, playful trickster lang yung kailangan niya para makapasok. Si Poppy, SS yung kailangan niya
And with the Boots of Lucidity plus that Frozen Heart, nagkaroon siya ng max cooldown ng 40%. So,
patalon-talon
talaga siya.
Playful trickster lang. So, ayun guys, yun ang ating Game 3 ng Pro Gaming Series 2015's group stage and spring season. Of course, we are now on our week 13.
Yes.
You are witnessing the series and fight between Wargods in Disguise Diamond versus J2 Esports Betrayal. We still have our game 4. Okay? Antabay lang kayo and you have the best reasons to watch. Please do share this also, our link esports.garena.ph to all summoners at kilala nyo out there. Kasi meron pa tayong game 4 plus the watch and win promo.
Of course, watch and win promo again, 500 RP credited straight to your LoL accounts. And hindi lang yung dapat yung initin natin kasi action-packed talaga ang naging games ngayon. All these teams putting up all the stops. Hindi na sila tumitigil.
Tuloy-tuloy lang. Plus, ito pa, habang nag-aantay kayo, makipagkulitan lang kayo sa ating G-Talk.
Yes, that's a PGS Rift. Again, the G-Talk ID is 171-888-11. That's 171-888-11.
And send in your insights. Post in your insights and your screenshots kung anong nangyari sa mga mukha namin over the stream sa PGS Rift official group.
Yes, again,
group.
The PGS official group is www.facebook.com/groups/PGSRift. And of course, the Pro Gaming Series, that's the www.facebook.com/Pro Gaming Series for your updates into the Pro Gaming Series competitive scene. Also, yung
LoL Collegiate League. Para bukas din yan. Get your, be sure to like that page kung hindi nyo pa nalalike para makuha nyo yung updates para sa mga laban bukas.
Yes, very
May text
true.
update pa nga yan yung LoL Collegiate League.
And
ganun siya kabatas. Plus, yung social media platforms natin. At PGS LOL, Instagram, Twitter, yun lang yun. At PGS LOL, send in your hashtag PGS kung ano man yung mga shortened versions ng teams natin. Betrayal now plus versus Diamond. Okay,
yes.
so ayun.
And again, we will be back after a short break. Again, I am GS Asterai with an I, and alongside here with me is...
I am GS Shinbu, that is a Shinbu with a 1 for an I. We'll be right back for Game 4. This is the PGS 2015 Spring Season Group Stage, Week 13. We'll be right back.